Who says YouTube is just playing studio? My dog running into the tripod really does destroy whatever visage of professionalism I had going on for me. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another episode of Cooking Vintage, this time Thanksgiving edition. I've always wanted to be able to say that and now I can. Today is a Thanksgiving episode. Believe it or not, it was a little bit difficult to find vintage recipes that were also kind of Thanksgiving-y. Thanksgiving-y. Is that a phrase? I don't know. My dog is walking around, so if you hear some clatter, that's why. I will try to edit it out. I was lucky enough to find this very strange recipe with cranberry sauce, and then of course our other two favorite ingredients that we used with the jello mold, gelatin and mayonnaise. I'm pretty sure this one was an ad based on how it looks, so I'm gonna read to you part of what their ad says. Who'd dream a salad so impressive would be easy to make? Serve it once, you'll be asked to serve it again and again. I haven't pre-read these at all, so hopefully this isn't too difficult. I have no plan. Heat cranberry sauce, strain, set berries aside. There's like 10 steps in this one step. Heat cranberry sauce. It's whole berry. That's what it said to use. It's not the jellied kind. The other part of this episode that's kind of a big deal isn't just that it's the Thanksgiving episode, it's also the last episode that you guys are gonna have with this in the background because we are packing up and moving out. I don't really like cranberry sauce. It's not my jam. I don't use cranberry sauce during Thanksgiving. What's funny is that the label is upside down here, but this was the only way to open it. So I wanna see if it's gonna be a little bit jellied. It feels like it is, but I got the kind it said to. I don't know. Oh, I think it's kind of somewhere in between both of them. It's definitely got like pieces of whole cranberry in it, but the rest of it is like jellied sauce for sure. It said to heat this up, so we're gonna heat it up. That is what confidence sounds like. Can you hear it? Can you hear all the confidence? Gross. Gross. Smells a little funny, which isn't what you want. The cool thing about this is actually I'm gonna put it in a mold later, so it's gonna look like a candle. Heat cranberry sauce, strain, set berries aside, dissolve. How do you strain this though? It's like so sugary. I'm so confused. Strain, set berries aside. I'm just gonna pick out the berries because I don't get what they're trying to do other than get the berries out, right? We'll use this guy probably. This is not what you expected. Not what I expected when I woke up this morning. See, like, look at that. Like, you want to get the berries out, but the berries are basically meshed into all of it. So I'm not entirely sure what we're doing here. Welcome to my channel. It said to scoop out all the berries, so we're scooping out all the berries. I'm still haunted by how much I messed up those macaroons. I gotta follow the rules now, guys. Okay, so the berries are out. Back on low heat. It said dissolve gelatin in hot juice and water. Should I read it? Probably, it would help, but I just wanna kinda get this done. Okay, I'm just gonna set aside, I suppose. I'll add it later if I'm still equally confused about why I just did that. Dissolve gelatin in hot juice. I'm just gonna, you'll never know that I just did that. It said to add boiling water. The sauce is already boiling, so I'm just gonna add this in and let everything come to a boil so that I don't have to worry about boiling water or burning this jam because I'm concerned at this point. Calmed it down a bit, great. I think hot juice means maybe the lemon juice, but looking ahead, it does look like I was supposed to add all that stuff together and just take out the berries, so I think we're still okay. I've said that enough times to know that it's true though. All right, so we just added the gelatin, it's orange flavored, and then it says after it dissolves, which it just has, we're going to add salt and lemon juice. 3/4 teaspoon of salt. That kind of feels like a lot, but you know, am I reading this wrong? I'm almost positive that it says 3/4, so that's probably half, but I don't care. And a tablespoon of lemon juice. Chill until thickened enough to mound slightly when dropped from a space? Who are these instructions helping? This is literally what it says. Chill until thickened enough to mound slightly when dropped from a space. And then at that point, You beat in the mayonnaise until it's light and fluffy. Fold in the cranberries, fruit, and nuts. I don't know if I'm supposed to do anything else right now, actually. Bear with me. The next step involves chilling the gelatin. Not completely so that it's entirely set, but just until it's fluffy, which is similar to what they said last time, which was just about as helpful. Because the next step is to beat in mayonnaise, this is why you come to this channel. Because the next step is to beat in mayonnaise, I'm going to put this into the mixing bowl that I'm then going to beat the mayonnaise into. All right, so now I'm gonna stick this in the fridge until it would create a mound when dropped from a space amount of time. And now we wait. I think the gelatin is almost done. While it's sitting in the fridge for the next couple of minutes, I'm gonna chop up this apple. I'm just gonna do small little diced cuts. I did a green apple just because I think that that'll kind of help balance out some of the sweetness. The last jello mold that I made was pretty gross, and this is honestly just another jello mold, let's be real. Comment down below the dishes that your family makes for Thanksgiving, especially if they're weird. This has been in the fridge for about an hour and a half probably. It looks semi-formed, but I think that's probably where we want it to be. From here, what we're doing is adding in the apple. We're gonna add in 1/4 cup of diced walnuts, and then we're gonna add in 1/2 cup of mayonnaise. Delicious. I feel okay about the recipes until the mayonnaise part. Cranberry, that's fruit. Orange gelatin, that's fruit. The salt was weird. When I was cleaning up, there was a little bit that got onto the counter and I tried it, and it definitely reminded me of what Pedialyte tastes like. So it wasn't bad, but it was just like a weird experience. But now I'm adding mayonnaise to that experience. No going back now. So now I'm going to beat that all together. It's working better than last time. I feel like it's still kind of holding its shape, whereas last time it was a bit more watery. It kind of looks like fry sauce again. I'm gonna add back the whole cranberries. We're going to add in the green apple that we just diced up. 1/4 cup of walnuts. I'm just gonna pour in half this bag. I don't know why they keep putting nuts in jello. Okay, and then I'm just going to fold all of these ingredients in together. All right, this is our slush. I got this little mold. We're gonna spoon this out. When we turn these out, this is gonna be the bottom. I'm trying to make that as smooth as possible. All right, so now this is done, and we're gonna put this in the fridge overnight. So I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. It's actually 11:30 the next day, but it doesn't really make a difference because it's jello and it's in the fridge. The reveal. Now we're gonna try to turn these out. Wish me luck. I'm just taking a toothpick and running it around the outside and hoping that that works. If I get one of these out, I'm gonna be so excited. If I can. It worked! Yes! Yes, 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 yes. It worked. It worked. Guys, look! I know they're gonna be gross, but with the pyrotechnics, it looks like a show.
Little birthday mush cakes.
Exactly. I am so excited. Do you want to blow them out? I feel like you should make a Thanksgiving wish.
My Thanksgiving wish is that these taste okay. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3.
Cheers.
I don't hate that.
I don't love that.
I don't.
You're just thinking of the ham and banana and you're like, that was the worst thing ever. This is amazing compared to that. The cranberry sauce comes up first. It's very tart. The mayonnaise gives it a weird savory balance.
The mayonnaise,
which I don't love.
Same.
It didn't need mayo. Why did it put mayo in here? White people, you need to be stopped. Secondly, you get that, and as you're processing that, and I don't know if you saw it before, but I had like this moment because then your taste buds are attacked by orange jello, and that's all you taste. And it's weird and unexpected. Like, you know what's in there, you know there's a good amount of it, but because it wasn't at the door, you think it's not at the party. But then it shows up 10 minutes later and you're like, ah, that's what this moment was.
I like the cranberry bites. The more cranberry centered the bite is, the better.
So what you're saying is the less of the thing that we made that you eat and the more whole foods and fruit pieces that you have taste better.
Yeah, because the cranberry, I do think the more I contemplate the flavors of the jello, the more I'm like, it's kind of weird. The big question should be like, is it good?
No.
It just misses the good mark for me.
You could serve this to your friends, but they won't ask you to make it again.
No.
That was a lie. All right, guys, thank you so much for checking out my channel. This is what I made today. Be sure to check out some of my other cooking vintage episodes because they get pretty bad. They get pretty bad. This is coming out on Thursday before Thanksgiving. After Thanksgiving, I'm actually gonna switch to a Saturday schedule. Videos will be coming out every Saturday instead. But otherwise, I will just see you guys around in the interwebs. Bye. If I give you food, will you stop tap dancing around me? We're gonna take a short break. If he's gonna take a snack break,